KROXAM.com, and we're glad that you're watching, and we'll have the play-by-play of the on the video of the Crookston Pirates as they host Detroit Lakes. They just played them a week ago in Detroit Lakes. The Pirates won easily 15-0. And the Lakers, they have girls that played last Monday. They have 6 girls that are not able to play tonight with some medical, broken collarbones, knee injury, concussion, hip, and so they've really been banged around. A younger group of girls for Detroit Lakes. Scott Pipcorn, the head coach, is hoping that they're playing. He says we're playing a lot of 10, 12U girls, but we're hoping enough here in the year or two here to have a JV team, and our programs are going to get better. Crookston Pirates, Emily Meyer, first year as head coach. Her team is having a good year. They're 12 wins, 6 losses, and 1 tie on the season. They're coming off last week 4 games. They went 3-1, and they're coming off a 3-1 win over East Grand Forks on Friday, which was a big game. And I found out tonight, well, I didn't know, but the seating meeting for Section 8A is Monday. So the East Grand Forks Pirate game on Tuesday won't have anything to do with the seed. So with that, I would think the Pirates, unless they falter tonight, the Pirates will have the number 2 seed. They'd get a first round bye and then play the number probably, let me see, how does that go now? Well, they'd play East Grand Forks probably, or East Grand Forks or Thief River in the playoffs. The Pirates are 12-6-1 on the year. They've been on a pretty good streak here. They scored a lot of goals in some games, and against teams that they're fairly, matched up with, like Fergus Falls, number 7 in the state. They went to overtime, lost 3-2 there, and the like. So they like the way they're playing, and they want to keep it going here. And of course, like all teams now, you want to keep playing well, but you don't want any injuries. Well, we got about 3 minutes left of the 2 teams to warm up, and then Zamboni will be out here, and we'll get things going. I'll take a break here and be back, and we'll hear from Scott Pipcorn, the coach for Detroit Lakes, coming up next. You're watching Pirate Girls Hockey with Detroit Lakes here on KROX video stream.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
Grove Mechanical Incorporated is currently accepting applications for HVAC installers and service technicians. If you're mechanically inclined and extremely self-motivated, this would be a great job for you. Grove Mechanical will provide you with the adequate training to do the best job. They offer 40-hour work week, competitive pay, simple IRA with company match, paid vacation and sick days, health insurance, uniform, and company vehicle. Email your resume to gmi@rrv.net or go to grovemech.com to fill out an application, or you can drop off your resume at Grove Mechanical, 1001 Bruce Street, Crookston.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Pipcorn, the head coach for the Lakers at Detroit Lakes. And Coach, we seen you a week ago over at your place. Since then, I think, have you had a couple games since then?
Yeah, we've had 3. We played International Falls, which the girls put together a really good game. And then we played Wahpeton and Prairie Center, which we dropped to those. But it was, it was a long week. 4 games in a week is quite a bit for the girls, and they got pretty tired at the end of the week of last week.
What, I know you certainly want more wins than you have right now, but what has been the curtailing factor of being able to accomplish that?
I'm not sure. I know the girls are trying. It just, in my head, I can't figure out what they're doing right or wrong anymore. So now we're going to juggle up some lines and see if that'll help anything, and move some D up to forwards and forwards back to D. So I'm just going to try something different.
Have you been doing that during the year, or are you trying to remain consistent?
No, this is my last ditch effort. Let's see what happens. And you got the seniors. I got to get them on the ice more, because they don't realize it right now, but they've got 4 games left, and when it's over, and it's a bummer. And seniors don't get it until it's over. And hopefully they'll enjoy this last 2 weeks.
About a week ago, Crookston, what did your thoughts about them?
It's like I said up there, it was, they go. I mean, they don't quit. They just keep going and going and going. Any line. They can throw anybody out there, and they're all going to hustle. And we stuck with them for about the first 5 minutes and felt good about it. And then all of a sudden, they kept going, and we turned it into neutral. So it was one of those things that's hard to figure out.
Your team is, like you said, 4 games left, then the playoffs. You'll probably get the 5 seed, probably.
Yeah, we'll get in at 5, and I'm guessing Crookston will be at 2. And tonight's game, Eastside plays Thief River. That'll probably end up who gets the 3rd or 4th.
So you'll play one of those 2 teams. How have you fared against the Green Wave and the Prowlers?
They're down this year as we are, and if our team comes to play, we can give them a game. We haven't done that yet, but we have the opportunity to.
Well, that's what playoffs are for.
Yeah, and you got to play the game. You just can't say, oh, we win or lose. You got to play it.
Did you say you're not healthy again for tonight, or?
Yeah, I've had one of my forwards broke her collarbone on our last game, so we lost her, and we have one of our defensemen, Haley Stadelman. She's been out for quite a while with a knee injury that happened in our winter tournament, and she was coming back, but then she got the COVID the other day, so now she'll be back tomorrow to work on the knee, and we'll get her back maybe in the playoff game. But it's been one of those things, a lot of injuries and sick bug, and it is what it is.
Coach, hopefully you can finish off in a good frame of mind for the team, and who knows what will happen in the playoffs. Best of luck.
Yeah, we gotta make it fun for the girls this last few weeks, and hopefully we can win a game in the playoffs and make it a lot more fun.
That's Coach Scott Pipcorn of the Detroit Lakes Lakers. They are 4-17-0 on the season. They're taking on the Crookston Pirates, and we'll hear from their head coach, first-year head coach Emily Meyer, and her 12-6-1 Pirates coming up next. You're watching video streamed of Pirate Girls Hockey on KROX.
This is Judy Hulst, Administrator at Villa St. Vincent in the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it's important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. To help you with your busy schedule, the Crookston office now has extended hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. They also have a second location in Fosston to offer even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or are looking for your next pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget, Smith, and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 281-2020 for the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Crookston Valley Co-op would like to thank all of their customers for their patronage this past year. When making plans for the next growing season, look to CVC first for all of your seed needs. CVC carries Dynagrow, Pro Seed, and Peterson Farm Seed, as well as SeedX Beet Seed. For all of your planting needs for the next growing season, including seed needs, call Sean at CVC today to lock in the earliest discounts. Call 281-1178. Crookston Valley Cooperative, here to keep you growing.
Okay, back here at the Crookston Sports Center, the Zamboni, as you can see, is just about wrapping up. No, I think it has wrapped up, and it's finding its way now to the Zamboni room. I think it's one of the Butt kids driving the Zamboni there, Brooks. And the Pirates about ready to take on Detroit Lakes here in girls hockey. The Pirate boys hockey team is off till, is it Friday? Saturday. They go to Coleraine to play Greenway. And that's their only game this week. Crookston Pirate girls hockey, they play Thursday. They host Roseau, 6 o'clock varsity only. Roseau doesn't have a JV team. And It'll be a varsity only, 6 o'clock starting time, and it's also senior night for the Crookston Pirates as they'll be honoring the 5 seniors on the team. J.C. Larson, who's starting in goal tonight, Riley Solheim, Aaliyah Bennick, Dylan Wallace, Samantha Sanders, Jocelyn Brecken. Those are the seniors, and that's a pretty good group that'll be graduating and being honored on senior night. That's Thursday night. Then the Pirates will host a team from North Dakota, Devils Lake, North Dakota, on Saturday afternoon. That's a 1 o'clock game here at the arena. We'll have that on both the radio and video stream. And then, as we said, a week from tomorrow, on next Tuesday night, the Pirates will host East Grand Forks at 7:30 here. And that'll be the last game of the regular season. The playoffs will start the following Thursday. So, I mean, it's regular season's over, and it's bang, bang, Tim Moe.
Yeah, and it always is that way. Here, girls hockey is the first one to get done of the winter sports. So they're the first ones to start in the fall, and so yeah, it's amazing when we're talking about the lowest wind chills of the season coming up here in a couple days, and talking about the end of the hockey season for the girls.
Doesn't always no rhyme or reason for that weather up here in northwest Minnesota.
No, and it could be 30 above too, or 40 above anytime here. So yeah, you just never know.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both squads here, and it's brought to you by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They bring you the starting lineups before each local game we carry on KROX, and you all know it's wintertime, of course. Time to make sure your battery will start the first time every time, and that will happen if you get a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, RVs, snowmobiles, ATVs. So here's the starting lineup for Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. For Detroit Lakes, in goal, it will be Emma Wall. She played a senior. She played in that whole game against the Pirates last Monday. Starting forward line will be their leading scorer, senior Emma Coley at center. She has 28 goals and 9 assists. At one wing will be, well, it's all seniors tonight. At one wing will be Hadley Justinson. She's a senior, as I said, and Addie Strand, also a senior for Detroit Lakes. Their second line out will be Ella Larson, a 7th grader, between Ivy Geffrey, a junior, and Cadence Thorstensen, a freshman. Then Morgan Quabach, a freshman, centers their third line with Brooklyn Blake, a freshman at one wing, and Paige Hendrick at the other wing. She's also a freshman. And Natalie Carlson will be an extra freshman could rotate in there. Defensively, they go with Maddie Olson, a senior, paired with Jalen Jensen, a sophomore. Aspen Rohde, a sophomore, with 8th grader Bryn Erickson. That is it, 15-person squad tonight for the red, white, and black Detroit Lakes Lakers. Predominantly red with the black breezers and helmets. Crookston Pirates, J.C. Larson leads her team out on the ice. J.C., the senior, will get the start for Crookston. She is 6-4 record when she's in goal, 2.51 goals against average, and J.C.'s save percentage is at 89%. One line will be Brinley Coleman, an all-sophomore line with Brecken Tull at one wing and Morgan Nelson at the other wing. Aaliyah Bennick, senior captain, will center another line with Reese Swanson, a sophomore, and Addie Fee, a freshman. Then Jenna Seaver, a junior, between senior Samantha Sanders and junior Grace Fisher. Also dressed for the Pirates will be Jocelyn Brecken, a senior, Parker Strand, a freshman, Ava Martin, an 8th grader, and Coral Brecken, a sophomore, and the backup goaltender is junior Kaylee Maxim. The Pirates, coached by Emily Meyer, first year, assisted by Stacy Olson and Amanda Lean. Dr. Canton and Steve Biermeyer, chiropractor in town, are in the players' box, taking care of any medical needs that hopefully we won't have to have tonight. Pirates in their whites, dark blue breezers, and predominantly white with the blue breezers, blue helmets for the Pirates. So they have Pirate sisters for the game as well. And it'll be Mercedes Bauer. Reese Swanson is her Pirate sister. Charlie Coette and Cassie Solheim's her Pirate sister. And Ruby Martin and her Pirate sister is Addie Fee. Ruby Martin is the sister of 8th grader Ava Martin, who gets to dress for the varsity tonight. No JV game, as we said. Detroit Lakes does not have one. So the Pirates are going to start the Seaver line with Sanders and Fisher out there, and you'll see them a lot. Well, you see 4 lines and probably pretty quick. I'm just guessing. Our officials are Cody Hansen, he's now from Warren. Tyler Hagel, Red Lake Falls, and Tim Magnuson was a Roseau lad. We'll be back. Drop of the puck coming up. Pirate girls hockey video streamed here on KROX.
This Crookston Pirates sporting event on the KROX live stream is brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinics, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Cess Vanderhoff, City of Crookston, Tri-Valley Head Start, and the University of Minnesota Crookston, all bringing you this live Pirate sporting event on KROX. In our society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
National anthem played, and we're getting ready to start here. Pirates will, not sure how you come into this game as a Crookston Pirate. You beat the team. 9 goals you scored in the second period on them at Detroit Lakes. So, and the other side, Detroit Lakes too, coming in, beaten by the same team a week ago, 15-0.
Yeah, and if you're the Pirates, I think you're going to see the probably 3rd line, 4th line, a pretty steady diet of them. And the key for me in games like this was always try to play hard as long as you can. So if that meant having the 3rd and 4th liners playing more, that's what we did. If it meant sitting the first line for a while, yeah, you did that just so you could play hard as long as you can, because you can get into some bad habits in games like this too.
Yep. Emily Meyer, I think, in these type of games has handled herself very well. Has certainly not run up the score on anybody here. And I think you let them go for 2 periods anyway. You don't want and particularly the Pirates are going to lose 2 games this year that they're not going to make up. So
yep.
Here we go. Seaver, 3rd line, 3rd unit out for the Pirates against Coley's line. And Sanders put it to the Laker blue line. They dump it back to the Crookston blue line. Cassie Solheim is fit to go tonight, but the Lakers dump it in on Larson. She makes the first save of the game, and Trying to come out was Cassie Solheim, had it knocked away. Cassie will get it back. And then Seaver comes left side to Sanders. She gets to the red line, then backhands it in. Pirates going to that 30-second shift here. Brindley Coleman will speed out there. Here the puck comes right in front of the net. Nelson tried to get a handle on it. Goes in the far corner. Morgan after it. Ties up in the corner. Now Larson with it. Right in that slot area. He takes the shot. She scores. Well, Morgan was going from the goalie's left to right, and she beat her on her glove side.
Yeah, just came out of the corner with the puck, and really Grace Fisher did a nice job of keeping that puck in, forechecking it hard, giving Brindley Coleman and Morgan Nelson a chance to get out on the ice, and Morgan was able to pick up that puck in the corner, skated out towards the center, and Wall just kind of stayed back in her net, didn't come out and challenge at all, and Morgan was able to put that puck, like you said, Frank, right past her glove, and I think there was quite a bit of net there to shoot at.
Coleman gets the assist, Brindley, on Nelson's 10th goal of her 10th goal of the season, 11th goal of the season. Puck in the Detroit Lake zone. So one shot on goal for the Pirates, and it turned into a goal. Defensively, it's Jensen. She lost it. Bennick has it, goes to the point. Cassie Solheim walks right up the slot. A shot. She tried to go to the far side, missed the net. Now it's behind the Laker net. Fee there. Fee that's Bennick rather, tied up there. Got it to Swanson in front to Fee, tipped it wide. And now they battle. Fee will have the puck. She's leaves it back for Bennick. Bennick behind the net to Swanson. Swanson comes left circle, takes a shot right on, and Wall makes the save.
There, Wall did a nicer job of coming out of her net a little bit, cutting down the angle on Reese Swanson, who has probably the best shot on the team. But goaltenders, if you have to get out of that net in order to cut down the angle, and you can stop a lot of pucks.
Face off to Wall's left. Draw one by Bennick, back to Cassie Solheim, to Bennick behind the Laker net. Swanson coming in there, dug out the puck, but then lost it, or had it knocked away, actually. And now it's at center, back in her own zone. Riley Solheim after it. She has to hurry as Lakers Strand comes in there. Now it's up to Fee at center ice from Swanson. Swanson has it back from Fee. Left circle, Swanson to Fee. No, Swanson passed to herself. Back in this near corner, goes right in the slot area, goes to the far side, Dylan Wallace. That right circle in front, tipped by Detroit Lakes maybe. And here's Swanson, takes a shot, right on, saved by Wall. Now it's Fisher. Fisher will backhand it in front, tipped by Sanders, and Wall had to be alert there. Didn't expect that, but she was there for the save.
And Wall seems like she's getting a little bit more comfortable, getting out challenging shooters a little bit, and getting out on the top of her crease instead of staying back in her net like how Morgan Nelson scored that first one.
Seaver won the draw, but then was slapped away from Fisher back out to center ice. Back for it is Wallace. Goes to Fisher. Her pass too far. And Sanders will get there first, though. Behind the Lakers net, Samantha Sanders gets it. Fisher might have got the heel of Grace's stick. Now the Pirates are delayed offside here, so they have to tag up. Gives the Lakers some time, but they didn't make good use of it. They do get it out to center ice. And here comes the Lakers. Thorstensen takes a shot. That's off the face mask of J.C. Larson. And the Lakers centered it right through the crease area. The defenseman didn't grab it for Crookston. And finally, Larson grabs it, holds on, and will face it off to J.C.'s left side.
Ashley Bailey is using one of those new sticks that have a hole in the top of it, and it almost seemed like the puck went through it. She was kind of looking at it there on her way to the bench, but yeah, just couldn't control that puck, and it got dangerous there for J.C.
Crookston got the draw, but the puck's back in the corner. Strand out there. She tries to get it up the boards. Parker's still with it. She will just take it away from a Laker behind her own net. Right wing she goes, and out to center ice is Coral. Got it out in the neutral zone. Coral Brecken. Dug out by nobody, Detroit Lakes. And sent in by Strand. Pirates go back for it again. Cassie Solheim, a little dip move she makes, and that time she got it. And comes out center ice. Cassie Solheim coming with Strand. Solheim tipped it to Strand in front, but never got to her. Lakers try to clear it. Kept in by Jocelyn Brecken. Now it's out in the center ice area. Slapped back in by Cassie Solheim. Hit the linesman. And now it'll be picked up by Jocelyn Brecken. Has Strand in front. Hits her with the pass. And just it trickled away off the stick of Strand. And the Lakers, Larson sends it in the Crookston zone. Bailey back for it. Ashland, 8th grader, flipped it up. Nice little pass. And it's headmanned up to Coleman from Nelson. Coleman stops, turns around, leaves it for Nelson in the near corner. Try to center it. It's on the stick of Tall, who takes it in the far corner to Nelson behind the net. Looks for Coleman in front. Can't get the shot away. Bailey, a rolling puck, and slapped it off a stick to the far corner. Now nobody can find the puck. It's behind everybody. Pirates pinch in, get it. Nelson in front. Morgan Nelson now. Back to Bailey. Bailey behind her back pass to herself. Puck in front, knocked away, back at the point. Shot by Wallace, hits traffic. Now the Lakers pass they can't find, but it's out of the neutral zone. Bailey goes across to Wallace. And Dillon flips it up to Tull. Tull puts it in the Lakers zone. Back is Olsen. Maddie Olsen, long pass up to center to Strand. No icing there, but Fee goes back for it. Fee had it knocked away, comes to the near boards. Bailey after it, gets it up to Coleman. Coleman out there, a pass behind Bree Swanson and sent back in the Crookston zone. Here's Bailey. Coleman still out there on the shift, got caught out there. Now she has it again, and Brindley up to Fee, broke her stick. There goes $200 out the window. Here back in their own zone is Wallace. Wallace up to center. And is Swanson, right circle. Wallace right for the net. Backhander, she scores. Reese Wallace made it look pretty easy. She got the step on the defenseman, walked right in front, and tucked the backhander by Wall.
Yeah, Reese Swanson there did a nice job just using that speed around the edge, and the defenseman gave her a little angle, alley there to get to the net, and Reese just went right across the crease area and beat Wall to that far post and was able to tuck that in.
14th goal of the year for Reese Swanson. Unassisted goal. Oh no, there's Aaliyah Bennick on the assist at 6:51. 2-0 Crookston. Here come the Pirates back. Seaver to Sanders. Knocked off her stick. Fisher at center. Back to Sanders. Put it too far for Seaver. Lakers go back. This is Rhodey. Nice pass. Got it up there eventually to Geffrey. And back now the Pirates take it away. Coming right in is Riley Solheim. Shot right on. Save. Cleared away. And Detroit Lakes. Emma Coley comes out. Pass over to Justinson. She sends it in the Crookston zone. Cassie Solheim behind her own net. Lost it. And Pirates get it back, though. Pass too far for Fisher from Seaver. Jenna has it back. Seaver put it on the stick this time of Strand. And the Lakers. Coley back to the point. High shot. Knocked down in front. Slapping at it a couple times with Strand. J.C. Larson was making sure there was nothing for her to shoot at.
That kind of nice. Both Strands that are going to be out on the ice are wearing number 19, so we can't screw that up. Detroit.
Oh yeah, I can do it.
Detroit Lakes Addie Strand and Parker Strand for the Pirates. I'm assuming there's no relation there, but I guess I don't know that for sure.
This off the face-off in the Crookston zone. Pirates get it out to center ice. This is Parker Strand for the Pirates, coming with Coral Brecken. Sends it through the crease wide. Coral Brecken there, try to get it to Jocelyn. Now Coral Brecken banks a pass to herself in front for Jocelyn Brecken off her stick. Bailey keeps the puck behind the Laker net. Now they give it right back to Amber. She was down though. Enabled Blake to pick it up. Blake sends it back in the Crookston zone. I believe Brooklyn Blake, her dad is a former Crookston Pirate. I'm not sure which one it is, but here it's in the Percy Blake, his granddaughter, I think. There's an icing call on Detroit Lakes. Crookston 2-0 lead already. Nelson. '14th for Reese Swanson on the air. Here's puck tipped on. Nice little reach there by Coleman. And put it on wall. I mean, it wasn't a tough save for her, but she sure had to be alert. You don't score unless you shoot or tip or whatever. Here's the puck picking up a shot tall on. Wall got a piece of that one as Coleman won the draw. Coleman to Tall, tied up along the boards. Detroit Lakes, this is Coley, their leading scorer coming out. Knocked away from behind by back-checking Morgan Nelson. Morgan gets a return pass from Tall, then lost it, and the Lakers will ice the puck. And Crookston will have a face-off in the Lakers zone. 2-0. Two other Crookston Pirate teams playing tonight. They moved their games up. Boys basketball went to 6:30 or 6 o'clock up at Thief, and the girls basketball they went at 5 o'clock at the Crookston High School. That's on video stream, and the Pirate boys basketball is on radio. Here's Riley Solheim tried to skate it in. Bennett goes back to the point. Cassie Solheim tipped by Swanson wide. Now here comes puck back. And it's out at center ice area. Here's Ava Martin was knocked offside.
Poor Ava, she was knocked over right there and ended up going just off sides there, as I believe it was Reese Swanson was carrying the puck in. But Ava getting her first shift here tonight.
Using the spot of Addie Fee. I don't know if Addie only brought one stick to the game. Nobody else would lend her one, or she's had some hip problems too. So here's, that's the way the Pirates going to work with the extra forwards. Here's Cassie Solheim, gets a return pass, tips it in. Nice play by Reese Swanson as Cassie gave her the puck, and just a one-time backhanded feed right back to Cassie. And Solheim tucks it in very softly, and a 3-0 lead for Crookston.
That's what I like to see from the Pirates in a game like this, where you know you're going to overmatch your opponent quite a bit, to work on the passing of the puck and create opportunities for yourself that way. There. Number 19, Addie Strand, she came in and had a great opportunity. J.C. Larson making a really nice save there to keep it at 0 for the Pirates.
Cassie Solheim, her 6th of the year from Reese Swanson at 10-11. 3-0 Pirates. 9-3 shots favor the local gals. Here's there's a puck, or stick goes flying. A puck put off to this near side, and that was Leah Bennick. Leah was trying to backhand a pass, and her whole stick went flying. Now Swanson with it, gives it to Martin. Ava Martin on top of the right circle, her shot knocked down by the Lakers. And back comes, puck picked off by Swanson, puts a shot right on. Nice pad save by Wall. Here's Detroit Lakes trying to come back. This is Larson. She's up there with Thorstensen. Now she centers it. Larson does. Knocked down by Bailey over to the far boards. And back in by Larson.
Larson's only a 7th grader.
Yep. She's in the corner, batting, just banging her body in there for the 7th grader. Now Bailey has it. She's only an 8th grader for the Pirates. Ashlyn spins, now banks it up for Sanders. Sanders at center comes in right up that high slot, and here's a shot that goes wide. And the Lakers try to come back. Pass off the mark, kept in by Bailey. Pirates rush after it. Fisher knocked it away. She's along the near boards with it. Grace. And now the Lakers pick it up and send it down ice. And the icing call on Detroit Lakes. So we have Morgan Nelson from Brinley Coleman at 48 seconds. Reese Swanson from Aaliyah Bennick at 6:51. The latest was Cassie Solheim from Swanson at 10:11. There's Parker Strand out there in the faceoff. Wins the draw, slides it over to Coral Brecken. Coral has it knocked away from her, and Coley up the boards to Justinson. Back to Coley. She's looking right wing, has Strand right there. Strand makes a nice move, and she's tripped up by Riley Solheim, who's going to go off for 2 minutes for the trip.
Yeah, we've called Strand's name quite a bit, the Detroit Lake Strand quite a bit, and right there just made a really nice move on Riley Solheim to get around her, and Riley couldn't get her body in front of her, kind of used her stick a little bit, and ended up taking the penalty.
So the Lakers get a power play opportunity here on the tripping call. Face off to the left of J.C. Larson. Talking with Cassie Solheim. Cassie gets it off the draw. Tall look for Brinley Coleman. It's too far. Sent back in by Detroit Lakes. They're going to chase. Cassie Solheim. A little too hard for Tall. Fanning on it, trying to keep it in with Strand, and the Pirates get it out. This is Tall to Coleman. That, again, is too far. And now on the near boards, the Lakers send it along the boards. Trying to get to it is Coley. She's bumped away by Solheim. Cassie coming 2-on-2 with Coleman. Coleman has it. She's in the right circle looking for somebody. There's Tall, knocked away or taken away by the Lakers. And bringing it out is Larson. Along the board, she sidesteps, gets it to Thorstensen. Oh, and Larson, if she would have found the puck, she might have been alone by herself. Now, Coleman tied up by Thorstensen. Brinley gets back up, comes out, and to Tall. And Brecken sends her down. Out. The Lakers are trying to get out. Taken away by Nelson. Nelson coming in, and to the right of the net, goes back behind the net. Morgan Nelson to Swanson off her stick. The Lakers turn back. Here's Coley. Emma Coley knocked down at the Pirate blue line. Swanson has it. Her pass deflected, but getting it is Nelson. Morgan Nelson drags it in front, puts a shot wide. Swanson back to the point. That's Clausen. Kaylee Clausen a tip, and that's wide. Rebound. Slapped at by Nelson. Pad saved by Wall. 2:40 to go in the first period. Nice little move by Nelson to free some space in the offensive zone. Gets a return pass from Swanson back to the point to Bailey. She works around two, then lost the puck, gets it back, and the slot a shot right on. Rebound, they go. Wall, a terrific save there. I thought that was a goal for sure for Morgan Nelson. Fee in there along the far boards, tied up with three Lakers. Now in there is Swanson. Reese in the near corner. Spun around, got it to Fee behind the Laker net. Flipped a pass in front. That was over the stick of Bennick. Comes outside the zone. Clausen. She'll take it back in. Kaylee Clausen a shot, and that's saved by Wall.
Very nice job there by the Pirates as they killed off that penalty. Most of that time was down in the Detroit Lake zone, and And nice job there at the end, too, by Kaylee Clausen, seeing some of her first action of the night, getting a good shot off on net.
Face off to Wall's right side. Fee gets it in the high slot area, looks for a shot. Shot her wide. Martin was in front looking for a tip, comes back to the point. Shot Cassie Solheim. Field track it down in the corner. Goes behind the net to Bennick, comes back to Fee. Fee now looks, gets it to Bennick. Bennick in front for Martin. Well, she couldn't get it to Martin. Back to the point. This is Riley Solheim. Try to dump it in the corner. Does get it to Bennick. Comes back now to Cassie Solheim. Here's a shot. Knocked down and sent out. I think Ava Martin might have got her stick on it, but knocked it down. Here the Pirates come back again. With it is Riley Solheim. Solheim works it in, behind, in front, right through. Here's Bennick walking in a shot. She scores. Aaliyah Bennick. And the Pirates take a 4-0 lead.
And that was just a case of the Pirates putting so much pressure on Wall that she's unable to get out and challenge the shooters, as Riley Solheim just once again was just like all the Pirates, just kind of rushing the puck up and forcing Wall back on her heels. And by the time that puck made it back out to Aaliyah Bennick, it was Wall was way back in her net, and pretty easy shot and goal for Aaliyah Bennick.
So for the Pirates, a 4-0 lead. Puck's in their zone. Riley Solheim gets the lone assist on Aaliyah Bennick's 10th goal of the season. Pirates bottle up here a little bit, trying to poke it out as Sanders coming in to get the puck was Parker Strand. Got it out of the zone, but it's sent right back in. Cassie Solheim back for it, and to Samantha Sanders. Tipped it up to Fisher. Headmans it to Jenna Seaver. Seaver cuts to the middle between two defensemen, but the puck's got away from her too far, and Wall knocked it to the side. Now Thorstensen. Up the boards, Bailey unable to keep it in. Comes back, and the buzzer goes to end the first period of play. And the Pirates sort of spread out the scoring evenly in that first period. From 4 different players, take a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of how you would have scripted it if you're the Pirates. Get up 3, 4, 5 goals and dominate play and don't let Detroit Lakes really get into it. J.C. Larson had to make a couple of nice saves to keep the score at 0 for Detroit Lakes. But really a nice job by the Pirates. They mixed everybody in. They're able to keep playing hard, and I think that's going to be the biggest key here, to play hard as long as you can without embarrassing Detroit Lakes.
Pirates 17-3 shots on goal in that first period, a 4-0 lead here after 1 period of play. No JV game. Detroit Lakes does not have a JV game, so just varsity only tonight. We'll be back and take a look at the scoring and stats that we have here as we take the first period intermission with the Crookston Pirates 4, Detroit Lakes nothing. You're watching live streaming of Pirate Girls Hockey on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Palkert, Stanky, Kim, Abasi, Schall, and Sekundiak. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Grove Mechanical Incorporated is currently accepting applications for HVAC installers and service technicians. If you're mechanically inclined and extremely self-motivated, this would be a great job for you. Grove Mechanical will provide you with the adequate training to do the best job. They offer 40-hour work week, competitive pay, simple IRA with company match, paid vacation and sick days, health insurance, uniform, and company vehicle. Email your resume to gmi@rrv.net or go to grovemech.com to fill out an application, or you can drop off your resume at Grove Mechanical, 1001 Bruce Street, Crookston.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
We're back. Zamboni goes right past you there at the Crookston Sports Center. Girls hockey, the Pirates leading 4-0 over Detroit Lakes. Started 48 seconds into the game. It was Morgan Nelson. As the puck was in the corner from Brindley Coleman, Nelson grabbed the puck along the wall, came into the. She was in the circle to the left of the goaltender, and she was going from sort of like left to right. And the goalie Walsh started moving over that way and gave Morgan quite a bit of her glove side, and that's where Morgan deposited it. And Morgan Nels gets her 11th goal of the season from Brindley Coleman at 48 seconds, 1-0. Pirates scored about 6 minutes later at 6:51. Reese Swanson scored her 14th goal of the season from Aaliyah Bennick, and Bennick put a shot on. The rebound came to Reese, and she just quickly put it in, and it was 2-0. Then about 3.5 minutes later, the Pirates added another one at the 10-11 mark, and it was Cassie Solheim. Nice little give and go with Reese Swanson. They were about the hash mark there to the right side of the goaltender. Cassie gave the pass to Reese. She just one-tapped it back to Cassie, and Cassie found the opening and scores her 6th of the year from Swanson at 10-11, and it was 3-0 Crookston. And then with 1:02 to go in the period, the Pirates scored and it was Aaliyah Bennick. Aaliyah scored her 10th goal of the season, and that was Riley Solheim carried the puck into the zone behind their net, put it out in front to Bennick. And Aaliyah knows where to put it for her 10th time this season, and it's 4-0 after one period of play. The Pirates had the only penalty of the period, and they were able to skate that one off. Crookston did dominate by shots on goal as well. 17-3 favored Crookston, which meant 13 saves for Emma Wall and then 3 saves for J.C. Larson for the Pirates. So that's where we stand. 4-0. Zamboni just done. I think this is about where we stood. I think pretty close to this after the first period in Detroit Lakes a week ago. And the Pirates really went on a rampage with 9 goals in the second period. And I'm sure Coach Pipcorn is letting his Lakers know that.
Yeah, and just really reminding them, just take an icing if you need to, gain a zone every chance you get, and as far as just for the goalie, just cover up everything you possibly can, and just slow things down, because that is that's how you end up just making sure you're not tired when you're out on the ice. That's a big thing for them, and they're only playing 2 lines, I think, and that's really all they have. But you just keep encouraging, because everybody's been there. And we were just talking about that a little bit off air, Frank, that Crookston was there a couple years ago where all of a sudden there was no goalies in the system after some things happened, and we throw somebody in that's never really played before, and you just go through those things, and it's not fun, but the kids who are here, they're working hard, and they're trying to get better. And you look at a 7th grader like Ella Larson, number 21 out there. She's little, but she's out there working hard, and that's your future. And so you just stay positive with them, and really you're just playing for like the next shift. That was one of my big things, was just go shift by shift. You can't go for a game here with this, or even a period, but if you go out and you work as hard as you can this shift, then eventually that's going to lead into you winning more shifts as you get older, and that leads into periods, and then you can start competing in games again.
Seems like a long hill to climb for Detroit Lakes, but hopefully there's some light at the end of the tunnel for their girls hockey program. Their boys hockey is certainly doing well. They're ranked in the top 10 of the state as well, and they'll be could be a formidable foe when the Section 8A boys hockey tournament comes upon us as well. 4-0 Pirates. I don't know if we got any other scores here in boys basketball. The Pirates, Thief River Falls had their way, it looks like, 80-42. Thief River won the boys basketball game. They only played a C squad. That was Crookston won 51-48 in overtime. 7th and 8th grade boys basketball. Bagley beat Crookston 30-23 in 7th grade. And they had a dandy in the 8th grade, Bagley 44-43. In girls basketball, the Pirates show their, more than real. They're 11 wins in a row, I think, something like that. 63-46. They beat a Roseau team that was like 12-3 or something like that. So a good they started a lot of games early today. People were thinking it was going to storm and blowing wind and stuff, so a lot of the basketballers moved up games like Crookston did. Boys basketball, Foston 92-28 over Climax Fisher. Sacred Heart beat Badger Greenbush Middle River in overtime 56-55. Northern Freeze beat Goodrich Rigla 61-57. On the boys or girls side of things, Boston beat Climax Fisher 65-23, making a sweep for the Greyhounds. Warren Alvarado Oslo beat Kitson Central 54-53. And Northern Freeze beat Sacred Heart 55-35 in girls basketball. And one high school boys hockey game in the books, Lake of the Woods beat Kitson County Central 7-2 tonight up at Baudette. So that gets you up to date on Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard updates. Here it's 4-0. Drafts right next door here, the Crookston Civic Center. And it's a good time. Any time is to go to Drafts, whether there's a game going on or not. stop out, take mom out for supper if it's your turn to cook, and just enjoy a beverage, watch the big screen for your favorite sports on TV as well. They cater parties, and they also have their menu for takeout. Just give them a call at Drafts and tell them that you want to order whatever you're going to order, and they'll have it ready for you. And I have the phone number, of course, right at my fingertip. That's 281-1183 at 925 Fisher Avenue, Draft Sports Bar and Grill. Dine-in, delivery, cater, it's all at 281-1183.
You mentioned the girls basketball game, Frank, and I see a couple of girls basketball players over watching the girls hockey team right now. I was actually able to get over and watch some of that basketball game today. They are fun to watch.
Yep. Off the drop of the puck, the Pirates lose the draw. Detroit Lakes carries it in the Crookston zone, then knocked off the puck. Cassie Solheim goes back in the corner, tipped it to Seaver. Comes to Fisher. She goes back to Sanders, and she's out at the Laker blue line. Tips in the corner and goes after it. Tried to center it, could not do it. And the Lakers, Thorstensen, up the boards, out to the neutral zone area. Cassie Solheim right back in.
Made Steve Biermeyer flinch over there on the bench.
That isn't easy to do.
No.
Here's Tull keeps it in. Tull with Coleman. Coleman off the mark. And the Lakers get it out to Thorstensen off the boards. Back in the Crookston zone. Not far enough for icing. And Bailey goes over to Clausen. Up to Bailey. Right up the middle. Shoots. Rebound. Nope. Wall. Covered it up.
And very smartly pulled her leg out before she stood up and made sure that puck wasn't over the goal line. But nice little rush there by the Pirates, getting a nice opportunity.
We have Coleman at center between Tull and Kaylee Clausen now up front. Puck dropped. Here comes Coley out to center. She carries in the Crookston zone. And in the corner, looked to center to somebody, but did to Wallace. One of the Pirates. Pass. Clausen. Pass from Tull. Kaylee knocked off the puck. Olsen back in the corner to Erickson. Back to the point, the Pirates. Wallace knocked down, but the Pirates dump it in the corner again. This is Clausen. Comes to Tull. She had her pass deflected out to center ice. And Strand dumps it in the Crookston zone. Bailey back behind her net to Wallace. She'll come up to Clausen. Kaylee tips it, one-timer up to Coleman. And Brindley beats the defenseman. She's coming right in. Backhander. Oh, and Wall, nice pad save. Rebound. Fee, a shot. Hit the defenseman standing in front to Olsen. And the puck at center. Now it's back at the Crookston blue line. Nelson back there. Morgan might be playing defense now. Here comes Fee with Martin. Drops it to Bennick. That's Swanson and Morgan. Morgan takes a shot right into a Laker. And there's Thorstensen coming. Thorstensen being cut off, but takes the shot. And part of that, I think Larson had. Here's Bennick's pass for Fee too far, and it's an icing call on the Pirates.
The Pirates only had 5 defensemen dressed, Kaylee Clausen being one of them, but she's played some forward. So they've actually moved her up to forward. They've moved Morgan Nelson and Reese Swanson back. They'll be defensive partners for now anyhow, and then Ava Martin will take the spot of Reese Swanson on her line, and Kaylee will take the place of Morgan.
And Samantha Sanders once in a while will drop back to play defense as well to give some of those younger girls up front a chance to get in the scoring. Here's Swanson in her own zone. You can put Reese and Morgan Nelson at defense. You can put them at forward. Doesn't make a difference. They're in the offensive zone. Dropped down by Martin. Fee picks it up, backhanded in front. Oh! Morgan said, well, I already scored a goal, I guess, but she let it go. Swanson now. Pass for Strand goes to Martin. Here's Ava Martin looking a shot, and that's knocked down by the defenseman that was guarding her. And the Lakers able to bank it out to center. Here's a return pass to Parker Strand. Right circle, takes a shot, goes wide behind the net. Martin on this near side, dumps it to Strand, looking for Coral Brecken, who's looking for her first point on the varsity. Now it's pass intercepted by Coley. He's out there a lot. Gets by one. Solheim getting by Brecken, and then blocker saved by J.C. Larson. That was a nice rush by Coley. Crookston gets it out to center to Ava Martin, the 8th grader. Ava in the right circle, goes behind, doing a lot of stick handling there. She's behind the corner. She does get it back to the point. Cassie Solheim goes over to Coral Brecken, a shot right on. Wall, a nice save. Now behind the net, tipped aside. The Lakers pass intercepted by Coral Brecken. Her shot knocked down by the Lakers. Turning around is Coley again. Coley up to Thorstensen. Her shot right on. Nice stick save there by JC. And the face-off will be in the Crookston zone with 12 minutes to go in the second period. 4-0 Crookston.
Yeah, just JC is having to step up just a little bit here as the Pirates have given up a couple of odd person rushes and kind of forgetting about things on the defensive side a little bit. And they're just going to need to shore that up a little bit to help JC out.
Crookston wins a face-off in their own zone. Bailey lost it. Coral Brecken battling along the boards, tipped it up to Parker Strand. Pirate Strand in the zone. At top of the right circle, a shot knocked down by the defenseman, got it back and put a shot that Wall got a piece of, and I guess she held on to it to her right side there.
Yeah, I think it hit the side of the net. I heard a little ding like it might have been the side of the net, and then I think it took a little crazy bounce right out front of the net, and Wall had to be quick to jump on that.
Crookston, Willett Wallace. Dump it in behind the Laker net. Olsen taken away, centered by the Pirates. Here's a shot by Sanders, hit the side of the net. Now in front, Seaver comes back to Wallace. Her shot knocked down by defenseman Olsen. She will try to ring it along the boards. Jenna Seaver there tried to center it. She's tied up by two Lakers. It's behind the Detroit Lakes net. Olsen up for Larson. Tipped not strongly by the Lakers. Kept in by Crookston. Fisher. She's looking, goes to Seaver. Calling for the puck as Sanders comes back to the point to Wallace. Try to get it back to Seaver, but the Lakers coming out with it now. This is Rhodey. Sends it in the Crookston zone. Quickly back for it and winding up in her own zone is Ashlyn Bailey, and lost the puck as she was making a move upstairs, up top. Now the Lakers back. Bank it off the boards. Kept in by Coleman. Now shot by Clausen. Stick save by Wall. Lakers. This is Natalie Carlson. Freshman out there. I think maybe her first shift. Here's Coleman. Pirates center it, and nobody there to get it, and it's cleared by the Lakers out to center. Here's Wallace. Banks it up for Clausen. Steers it too far for Coleman. The defenseman just wrapped it back in the corner. Goes after it and can't get by the Pirates. In the corner, referees are hollering to move the puck, and they do with the Crookston Coleman. behind the net. Looking, drops it to Tall, back to Coleman. Clausen trying to move to free up. She was there for a sec. Now it's Coleman. Back to Swanson. Swanson to Coleman. She's walking in, elected to drop it off. The Pirates bank it back, but way off the mark. And that's J.C. Larson out there with the stick to make the save. The puck back. Kaylee Clausen lost it. Now Morgan Nelson. Coley had it. Coley, they dock it in the Crookston corner. Coley centers it. Goes back to the point. They can't keep it in, though. Get a lot of, you see players just not holding the stick right. Here's the puck in the corner in the Lakers zone. Olsen tried. Now it's right in front of the Laker net. They try to clear it out. Kept in by Nelson. Now it's Fee off in the corner. Fee comes, looks. There's Bennick. A shot, scores. Aaliyah Bennick. That's 2 in a row now for Aaliyah. She had 2 at East Grand Forks. That's 4 in 2 games for the senior. That comes at the 8:40 mark.
And that's just a case of finding an open space out in front and moving. And Aaliyah did a nice job of not just standing there, not just waiting for the puck to come to her. She went and got into an opening so that Addie Fee could find her and give her a great scoring chance.
It's number 11 for Aaliyah. Addie Fee, the lone assist. 5-0 Crookston. 8 minutes to go in the second period. Puck back in the Crookston zone. Swanson back for it. Reese banks it up for Fee. She tried to backhand it up, and Swanson couldn't quite get handle on it. Now Morgan Nelson back to Swanson. Swanson up for Ava Martin. Ava coming in, takes a shot, sticked aside by Wall. Ava goes behind the net to Fee. Fee a shot, she scores from a real bad angle. Addie Fee scores her first of the game, and Wall, I'm sure, would like to have that one back.
Yeah, and that play started with Ava Martin skating the puck into the zone, and you could kind of see that little timid coming into the zone. That's not a lot of varsity time, and didn't realize she was going to get pressured from behind, and kind of got it knocked away, but stuck with it and was able to find Addie over on the other side of the net, and Addie was just trying to get the puck on the net and found a hole there somewhere.
It's number 13 on the year for Fee from Ava Martin. And Reese Swanson also on that assist. Say this for Ava Martin, she makes good use of her time she gets to skate up with the varsity. She had 2 goals up in the Iron Range in one game, now an assist here.
Yeah, and that's when you're young, that's what you want, just that opportunity, and good for her making the most of it.
Yep, 5 seniors graduating. Here's a shot right on by Parker Strand, saved. 5 seniors graduating. She and some of those younger ones and the JVers will all get opportunities next year to fill the spots. And here's a shot from the point. Boy, I'm not sure if that hit the pipe.
Hit the side of the net.
Yeah,
hit
she did that from there. Here's the back to the point. This is Riley Solheim, knocked down by the Lakers. Here's Cassie Solheim, and she says, I have no opening. I'm dumping in the corner. She did. Strand. Back to Cassie. Cassie to Riley. The Solheim sisters playing catch back at the now. Cassie skates in looking for Coral Brecken to set her up for her first point, but it didn't work. Now Riley Solheim dumps it to Coral. Coral Brecken, a backhander in front. Jocelyn Brecken. Oh, man. She was set up by her, I'm saying cousin. It's got to be. But, yeah, Jocelyn was all by herself, open net, and she hit the side of the net. Here's the Pirates back. Good passing by the Pirates there. Back at the point. No. Well, yeah, they did keep it in. Strand. Parker Strand along the boards. Backhanded behind the Laker net to Coral Brecken. Coral for Seaver, too far. Kept in on the blue line by Fisher. Backhanded to Seaver. Tried to get it up to Coral Brecken and did not do it. Now it comes back and center ice. Wallace, Dillon. Dillon's looking for her first goal of the season. And Detroit Lakes behind their net. Got to pass up the right side. Bailey keeps it in, though. Drops it in the corner. Coral Brecken, Dylan Wallace. They're at about only 2 that haven't scored a goal yet this season, and Jocelyn Brecken. And Jocelyn came about as close as he could. Here's Coley, and she lost it. Now Ashlyn, Bailey, Lakers have it, turning around, unable to get a shot off, and the Pirates clear it back to the Laker blue line. There is Olsen. Up for to Strand. Strand tied up by Bailey. Coley in there trying to dig out the puck. She's tied up by Seaver. Jenna tips it out for Sanders. Here's Samantha looking for Clausen. Headmans it up. Kaylee in her skates didn't see it though on the Lakers. Turn around, give it to Coley, and she's moving now. Here's Emma Coley. Cuts to the middle. Slapped away by Clausen. To Seaver. Behind the Pirate net to Bailey. Goes over, well, she tried to go over to Coleman. Comes out. Here's Jenna Seaver. Seaver lost it. Lakers right in front. Here's a shot off the blocker again of J.C. Larson as Strand. Looked like she had it labeled there. Now Kaylee Clausen out. Lost it off her stick. Goes down. Bailey trailing. Coming with Coleman 2-on-2. Ashlyn Bailey behind. Centers it. Coleman couldn't get her stick on it. And now behind their own net are the Lakers. Picked up by Tall. Brecken goes to Coleman. She's wrapped into the boards. Now it's again Tall. Comes back to Nelson. Comes to Swanson. Slap shot scores. That was off the goalie wall. And in. Wall had it all covered, but she couldn't grab the puck, and it went right off her stomach or chest and into the net.
Yeah, just kind of, might have even hit number 3, the defenseman, Maddie Olsen, out in front too, and did some goofy things there after it got in that crease area. And Reese, that was one-timer, and that's something that I know she's been working on quite a bit.
Nelson and Tull get the assist, and Reese Swanson second of the game. Here coming in is Coleman. Coleman looked to center it, and Coleman still has it. Goes back to Swanson. Comes to Nelson. Nelson over to Coleman off her stick. Backhanded toward the net. A shot right on. Hit the pipe on the right side. Here's Nelson. Centered it. Tipped away by the Lakers, but not out. Swanson. Goes Coleman with it again. Brindley still has it in the corner. Goes back to Reese Swanson. Comes to the near side to Nelson. Nelson with it. She goes to Swanson. Swanson now turns, goes back to Nelson. And Nelson drops it off in the corner. Comes back to Morgan. Morgan looking. Off to Tall. Tall looking for Coleman in front, and that's knocked away by the Lakers again, but again not out. Now Nelson will try again. Here's Clausen, a shot. And the goaltender Wall made the save. And here's Morgan Nelson walking in, drops it off for Clausen. And Clausen comes back to Swanson, goes to Nelson, right circle, in front, tipped by Coleman, saved by Wall. And the Pirates sort of playing here. Now it's tipped out by Detroit Lakes. And the Lakers come in, and Reese Swanson got back to knock it away from Justinson. Now here comes Swanson up to Coral Brecken. Coral shot right on, saved by Wall. Now back at the, Coral Brecken had kept it in. Pirates can't keep it in. Now Coley comes out. She gets by Cassie Solheim. Here she comes in. A shot right on. Stick save by JC. And the Pirates, another save by J.C. Larson off that stick as they threw one wildly at her. Here are the Pirates now looking to come out. They bank a pass behind Coral Brecken. Knocked down by the Pirates, but not able to get it. Now here comes Riley Solheim in. Riley looking to set it up in front for Strand, but picked off by the Lakers, and they give it right to Coral Brecken, who sends it back in. 40 seconds to go. Second period, Pirates with a 7-0 lead. Here is dug out by Strand. Strand tried to get it to Coral Brecken, knocked away, back to the point. Here's a shot, knocked down in front. There's a shot. Coral Brecken scores her first goal of the season, and I would bet her first goal of her varsity career.
I would say that's true. I don't think she scored last year. So
nice. They were trying to set up Coral a lot, and it finally paid off. And Coral Brecken gets her first goal of the season.
Yeah, and there the puck went over to Coach Meyer, and smiles all around there on the bench as I know the kids just love Coral and everything she brings. I know it's not always on the score sheet, but she's great in the locker room and just a great kid overall. So I know everybody's really happy for Coral.
Jocelyn gets an assist, and Parker Strand. Here's another shot. Parker Strand right on. Saved by Wall. Now in front again, and Jocelyn Brecken looking for her first goal. Couldn't get it. 6 seconds to go in the period. Pirates keep it in, and shot in front. Oh, and Jocelyn Brecken just about again. Jocelyn she's going to go in the locker room saying, what the heck do I have to do to score?
Yeah, it's unfortunate for her, and a senior who's put a lot of time into the program, and I think they'll be really happy if they can get her one here in the third. But you can see 2 out on the ice right now. Every one of those kids is going over and rubbing Coral's head, and really happy for her, and then Jenna's kind of giving it to Jocelyn a little bit down there too, that she's going to end up getting one here soon. So no, just good period by the Pirates. Did everything that they needed to do. Gave up a little bit more on the backside, some odd person rushes, but J.C. Larson stood tall there and did a really nice job, and pretty much everybody's getting on the score sheet now. So that's going to be fun for the Pirates here. Go in and regroup and come back out here in the third period and hopefully continue that.
8-0 Crookston leading after 2 periods of play. It'll be running time when we start the third period, which that rule is for anytime a team is leading by 6 goals after 2 or anytime in the third period, it goes to running time. We'll be back and have more from the Crookston Sports Center. And it's Crookston 8, Detroit Lakes 0. You're watching Pirate Girls Hockey on KROX video stream.
This is Judy Hulst, Administrator at Villa St. Vincent in the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it's important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. To help you with your busy schedule, the Crookston office now has extended hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. They also have a second location in Fosston to offer even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or are looking for your next pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget, Smith, and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 281-2020 for the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Crookston Valley Co-op would like to thank all of their customers for their patronage this past year. When making plans for the next growing season, look to CVC first for all of your seed needs. CVC carries Dynagrow, Pro Seed, and Peterson Farm Seed, as well as SeedX Beet Seed. For all of your planting needs for the next growing season, including seed needs, call Sean at CVC today to lock in the earliest discounts. Call 281-1178. Crookston Valley Cooperative, here to keep you growing.
8-0 Crookston is leading the Detroit Lakes Lakers in girls hockey here. It was 4-0 after one. Nelson, Swanson, Cassie Solheim, and Bennick scored first period goals. Aaliyah Bennick made it her second goal in her 11th of the season at 8:40 of the second period. Addie Fee found Aaliyah in front, and Aaliyah just from behind, and Aaliyah buried it. Her second, as we said, 11th. 8:40 from Addie Fee. Then at 9:31, 50 seconds later, Addie Fee, as Ava Martin had the puck in the corner from Reese Swanson. Ava got not checked, but she got stick pucked in the corner, but she got the puck back. Spotted Addie Fee behind the net on the right side of the Lakers' goal. And Fee, she was, it looked like she was parked
on the goal line.
On the goal line, and let the shot go, and Wall must have had her pad out or something, and it deflected in on her. But Fee scores her 13th from Ava Martin and Reese Swanson at 9:31, and we're talking 6-0. Then Reese Swanson scored her second of the game, and Reese's 15th of the season. She scored from Morgan Nelson and Brecken Tall as she just sort of skated up the slot, and they found her, and she buried it at 13:34. And then, with 28 seconds to go in the second period, a goal that Coral Brecken will remember for probably her whole life. When somebody asks, your first goal scored, she'll say it came against Detroit Lakes. It was a 2-2 game in the third period, and there was about a minute to go. No, I'm just kidding. But Coral will remember that. But Coral Brecken gets her first, as both Parker Strand and Jocelyn Brecken passed it. Were passing it around. The Pirates really were passing the puck well, just trying to set up other people for goals and the like, and it worked out pretty well. Coral gets her first. Jocelyn Brecken and Parker Strand. Pirates lead 8-0 after two. No penalties in the second period. Save department, Emma Wall of Detroit Lakes had 14 saves in the second. Two-period total of 27. And J.C. Larson, the Pirates senior, had 6 saves in the second, 2-period total of 9. So 35-9 shots on goal favor the Pirates, who are 12-6-1. Detroit Lakes, the Lakers are 4-17-0 on the season. So as we said, it'll help some that it'll be running time in the third period, which means the clock does not stop. Some arenas stop it when a goal is scored or a penalty, just so they can get the correct time. But some arenas just, and I think here at Corky and them have just let it go now, and they write down the time whenever they stick it on the ledger sheet or whatever. But so that's running time. Is somebody gets injured, they'll stop the clock. But other than that, it's pretty much clock keeps running in the third period. The Pirates, they've been playing all 4 lines plus 1 in the well, not 6 defensemen. They've played 4 defensemen, but they're rotating a defenseman in there as well. So they're playing 5 defensemen, 4 lines, and the only person who hasn't played is Kaylee Maxim, the reserve goaltender.
Yeah, and the 5th and 6th defensemen that the Pirates are playing are those wings from the top 2 lines who are back there. They're kind of playing those defensive positions. But yeah, it's that second period, I was really impressed with how Coach Emily Meyer and Stacy Olson and Amanda Lean, they got everybody in there. They got them in probably the right positions. Reese and Morgan, they're aggressive enough at defense. You don't need them skating around everybody up at the forward position. And no, it just that was a fun period of hockey to watch for me personally, because you were able to work hard the whole time. It didn't seem like you were trying to run up the score. It wasn't your top kids who were walking around everybody. Lots of passing, lots of just really good team play by the Pirates. So that was really nice to see.
It was. The Pirates have been accustomed to this in some respects. They've had some quote quote laughers, a couple with International Falls, 2 here with Detroit Lakes now, and some more. And Coach Meyer is really has been very proficient at running, knowing how to do that. And it says something about Emily when she talked about the first time they played Detroit Lakes. We scored 15 goals. She said, we don't.
She wasn't happy about that.
No, she said we shouldn't have to score 15 goals in anybody. They're trying hard and stuff. But, I mean, what do you do in the second period? It just was just like a couple goals here. They just go in.
Yeah, and I think being on the opposite side of that quite a bit, too, you don't want the other team to not try.
It's more embarrassing.
It is. Yeah. Absolutely is. So how Emily's able to do that here, playing every kid and getting them in positions where they can still work hard, but maybe not be in that prime goal scoring area, like the 2 top goal scorers for the Pirates, Morgan Nelson, Reese Swanson, put them back at D and let them facilitate a little bit, and just a nice way of doing it, I think, for the Pirates.
They lead 8-0 after 2. Again, no local sports or no high school sports tomorrow. It's Precinct Caucus Day. So if you played anything, you had to start about 4 o'clock or something. Some high school basketball games are going to be played at 4:30 tomorrow because of Precinct Caucus Day, and they didn't know about it. And then, oh boy, that's right. So 4:30, playing a few games around here tomorrow. The Pirate girls hockey team will host Roseau at 6 o'clock on senior night here at the Crookston Sports Center, and the 5 seniors will be honored. And then the Pirates will Saturday host Devils Lake, North Dakota at a 1 o'clock game Saturday afternoon here, and then they finish off the season. Another home game, East Grand Forks, 5:30 and 7:30 JV and varsity. But we understand the seeding will be on Monday, so that East Grand Forks game won't matter at all. And I think if I figured out things, Warroad's going to be number 1. I don't think that's a shocker. Crookston number 2, I guess it'll depend. They're playing tonight. East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls are playing tonight, so it could depend on who wins that one to be the 3 or 4. And then Detroit Lakes will be 5, International Falls will be 6 in the seed. If the Pirates are indeed number 2, they won't play next Thursday in the quarterfinals of the section. They'll get a bye and then meet either Thief or East Grand Forks in a semifinal, while Warroad will meet the other one. And that'll be on a Saturday, so that'll be a week from Saturday, the semifinals of the section girls, and that'll be at East Grand Forks. And I think it's 4 and 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then the Section 8A Girls Championship game will be on that following Thursday. So
I don't know how much it matters, but looking at the QRF in Minnesota Scores, which is what basketball I think goes by with seeding and things like that, they have Crookston at number 2 with a 56.6 QRF value. East Grand Forks 45.9, and then Thief River Falls would be 4th at 38.6. So that's that generally speaking is how it goes, but who knows how the coaches are going to end up voting.
Coaches use QRF?
They don't, but they kind of look at it and see and it seems to generally be how it all falls together.
It's sort of
eventually.
funny how that QRF always works out that way, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
You got a team that's 17-2, but play a very mediocre, if worse. And they somehow not in the top 4.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You win your games, and win the section games. You're doing pretty well. We should remind you that tomorrow the Crookston school and buses will be 2 hours late, and no morning preschool. The Cathedral and Our Savior's Lutheran schools in Crookston will be 2 hours late with no preschool as well. Tri-Valley will be open 2 hours late. Ada Borup West, Red Lake County Central, Red Lake Falls, Fertile Trammy are all 2 hours late. And both Climax and Fisher schools are having an e-learning day due to the weather. So that's what's going on with the schools. So you get 2 hours you can sleep in there.
Yeah, unfortunately I'm not driving bus tomorrow morning like I was this morning. Had to be up at 5:30 on the road by 6 to get.
Too bad?
Well, if it was 2 hours late, I could have slept in 2 more hours and not have to get up. Well,
no, yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow I don't, but I'm not driving bus tomorrow. I'm not scheduled to drive bus tomorrow.
Okay, I got you.
So yeah, yet I'm not scheduled to drive bus. That's always the key word.
Well, the Lakers are back out there, very quietly sneaking down out in the ice. A little slimmer crowd here tonight, with of course. Pirates having their way a week ago, and weather out there tonight, and if it's even out there, I'm not even sure what the weather's like out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure right now. It was fine when I came in, but I did think did I see over there, Bo, that Riverview was closing at 6 tonight? I thought I saw that as I was looking at what you had.
Yep, they did. Riverview closed at 6. They'll close until noon tomorrow. Oh, they must have quite the weatherman there.
Yeah, premonition or something. Or the witch doctor is over there. Or
the Pirates are on the ice now, so we should, if everybody wants to get on board here, we could start our third period any time. But Corky Reynolds, they leave that clock on for about. They're done with the Zamboni, and there's 6.5 minutes left on the clock. They let her run down to 0.
Yeah.
Oh, who's asking that? The ref?
Yeah,
Oh,
me and Mr. Hagel were getting after each other a little bit there, but the coaches for Crookston weren't quite over yet, so that was his excuse for not getting them going quicker here.
It'll be Seaver's line. They've started every period of the game. Jenna, a junior, with junior Grace Fisher and senior Samantha Sanders.
But Samantha's going to move back and play defense here.
Defense, and Cassie Solheim for now anyway is going to play up front. And here we go. Riley Solheim to Sanders, fans on it, then got it to Fisher, tipped it in the Lakers zone. Detroit Lakes in the corner. Fisher bumped with the Lakers trying to get it up. They do, but right back to the point. Sanders shot. That's deflected right to Cassie Solheim. Cassie will take it behind the Laker net, stops. Now looks out the right side, and he'll go back to the point. This is Sanders, shot right on, stick save by Wall. And the Lakers can't get it out. Riley Solheim, shot tipped by Seaver wide. Up the boards, Coley with it. Here comes Emma Coley, works her way in the Crookston zone. Nice work by Coley. Now she centers it right on the stick of Cassie Solheim. Solheim at the Laker blue line, tried a little drag move, didn't work. And the Lakers come back off the stick. Now it's Parker Strand. Strand along with Coral Brecken and Jocelyn Brecken out there. Back to the point, Dylan Wallace looking for her first goal of the year. Dylan at the point, Pirates can't hold it in. And the Lakers knock it back to the Crookston blue line where Bailey is stopped at the blue line, sent back in, and JC's, I don't know if her glove fell off or just about did. She's putting it back on. It was a close call.
Closer than it needed to be.
Here's walk right up the slot. Strand couldn't get a shot away. Wallace dumps it in. Back is Jensen. Up, kept in on the point. Slapping at it was Bailey. Now the puck came right in front, ricocheted in front, but Wall got a piece of that. Now here's Bailey. Spins away from forward. Now around defenseman, takes a shot, hits the side of the net. And the Lakers will ice the puck. So the Crookston will change up here. Brindley Coleman, she's did everything but score here tonight, and her luck might not be going well, but her brother's luck pretty good. He won the check-a-puck.
Yep. Brother Mitchell, who plays for the UMC club team.
Here's Clausen, back to the point to Wallace. Dillon holds on, then lost it outside the blue line. Pirates have to come back out. Dillon lost it again, gets it back, goes right wing. Nice catch of the pass by Kaylee Clausen. It's tough to snare those bouncers off the boards. Kaylee carries it in the corner. She tried to get it to Coleman off her stick, and the Lakers will send it down ice again. This one looks like it's going to get icing.
Which is okay here in the third period. Keeps that clock moving with the running time. Pirates are taking some quick shifts here.
Face off to the left of goaltender Emma Wall. Puck drop, cleanly won by Bennick. Back to Swanson, goes to Fee. Fee tried to get it to Bennick. Knocked down, knocked back by Fee. She knocks it back again. Fee in the right circle. Goes, had it taken away. The Lakers put it up this near side. Bennick over for it. She couldn't keep it in, the Lakers. Coming out with it is Strand. Knocked away by the Pirates. And now back outside the zone. Nelson to Swanson. Swanson wheels around the Laker net. Overskated it a bit. Digs it back out. Does two Lakers on her. Leaves it there. Fee going in the corner. And it's behind the Detroit Lakes net. Strand up and knocked back in by Crookston. Dug out by Bennick. Here's Aaliyah looking for somebody. Goes to Morgan Nelson, a shot. Saved by Wall. Now the Lakers out the other side. Fee battling for it. Lakers get it. Back kept in on the point. Swanson goes to Bennick. Her shot. Right pad save. Fee blasts a shot. Way wide. And now it's Nelson. Morgan trying to pull it out there. Feed joins it. Now she has all kinds of people in front. Oh, right through the skates of Ava Martin.
Ava right there needs to move over a little bit and not just be stationary out in front and get in a better passing lane. And she would have had a goal there.
Here's the Lakers inside their own blue line. Send her down ice. Another icing. No, they're going to wave it off. Sanders back for it. Samantha behind her net to Swanson. Reese banks it up to Martin. Here's Ava coming in the Lakers zone, and she'll take the shot. Not sure if Wall got a piece of that one or not. She might have got her glove on it. Here it's dug out by Seaver, knocked away, but not out. Here's Sanders now, a long shot, hit a defenseman, and the Lakers clear it. Back goes Sanders. Samantha, right on her is Larson. Pirates get it to center, a little too far for Seaver. Now Larson turning the other way and gets it in the high slot. A shot sticked away by J.C. Larson, Crookston's goalie, looking for her third shutout of the year. Here's the puck out to center to Grace Fisher. Grace at the Laker blue line. Walks around one defenseman, then had to go after it in the corner behind the net, tried to center it, hit behind the Laker net. Now pinching in to keep it in was Riley Solheim. Riley again there, and it's poked to Detroit Lakes. They get to center. Knocked away. Here's Wallace up there. Dillon's going to carry it by a couple. Got it to Strand. Parker Strand now drags it around the defenseman. A shot hits the goalie, and Wall can't get the rebound. And again, the Pirates ever so close. That was Jocelyn Brecken. Here's Bailey, a shot, and that goes wide. Parker Strand centers it again. Jocelyn Brecken there, and she knocks it back to Strand. Parker Strand comes right in front. Backhander on, Wall save, rebound. And
somehow it didn't go in.
She made the save.
Yep.
That's the 33rd save of the game for Emma Wall.
That was Parker Strand doing some good forechecking there, and nobody really took her, and she didn't know what to do with it. She finally just decided to shoot that puck.
Pirates third and fourth lines playing predominantly here in the third period. Backhanded in by Coral Brecken, got her first varsity goal this year, or first of her career. Now it's back out to center. The Lakers carrying it in as Strand, taken off by Bailey. Ashland goes up right side to Brecken. Coral off the stick of Strand, and it's sent back in the Crookston zone. 8.5 to go in the game. There's Bailey. Comes over to Brecken, Jocelyn Brecken. Now the Pirates, Dylan Wallace skating it in. Wallace stopped along the far boards in the Lakers zone. Still battling there. Now it's in the corner. Strand tried to center it. Didn't. Now it's back in the corner. There's Brinley Coleman from Hatton, North Dakota. Spins around to check. Lost the puck, but Tull is there. Back to Coleman. Coleman now with, she spins away from everybody. Comes in, a shot right on, and Wall made the save. The puck is loose and then covered up.
It kind of went right between her legs and slipped out the back there, and that's one thing with Wall. She's a bigger goalie, but she doesn't. She's got some extra holes in her that puck will slip through at times, and it did right there.
7.5 minutes to go in the game. Crookston in control, 8-0. Looking for their 13th win of the season. Here the draws one. Tull back to the point to Nelson, to Swanson. Goes right side. Here's a shot and scoring. A shot from the right.
Kaylee Clausen.
Kaylee Clausen will get her third goal of the season. And she picked the pocket pretty well on that shot.
really nice job there by the Pirates moving the puck around again. Started with Morgan Nelson moving it over to her partner Reese Swanson, who skated into the slot and saw that Kaylee Clausen was wide open off to the side of the net, and Kaylee did a nice job. She was on her. That wasn't an easy shot for her to get and shoot quick, but she did a really nice job of getting that puck and putting a really nice shot on wall there.
Clausen from Coleman. 9:45 they call it. Lakers in the Crookston zone and put it on toward net, and J.C. Larson knocked it down with her stick and then jumped on it. Just over 6 minutes. Will be under 6 minutes when they drop the puck to the right side of Larson, the Pirate goaltender. And it's Bennick, Fee, and Martin out. Crookston won the draw, hopped over the stick of Nelson. Morgan gets it back to Swanson. Swanson out to Bennick, gets it to Fee. Fee at the Laker blue line. Now she drops it behind her back pass to Martin. Fee got it back, but then lost it, and the Lakers trying to come out now. They backhand it up to the neutral zone area, and here they come in. Coley coming in the zone, knocked away. Nice back checking by Bennick. And Reese Swanson now will carry it up ice. Reese to Martin off her stick. Now the Lakers send it back in. Fee goes back, sends it behind her net to Sanders. Her pass off for Martin. Lakers play it at their own blue line. Turning around, the pass by Olsen off the mark. And Crookston. Fee up the boards at the inside the Lakers zone. Fee has it coming in. Pass, puts it through the crease area. Martin will try to dump it, can't, and the Lakers will send it out back to the Crookston blue line. Here's pass to Fee at the Laker blue line. Up that high slot. Was going to let a shot go. It was deflected by the defenseman and Rhodey, and here's the puck out to center by Detroit Lakes. Pass picked off by Riley Solheim. She skates it in the Lakers zone. Detroit Lakes shot on a little backhander by Riley, and that was gloved by Wall. Clock will be under 4 minutes to go in the game when they drop the puck to the right of Wall, who's 35 saves in the game. Crookston with the puck. Riley Solheim over to Sanders. Her shot goes wide. Seaver behind the net. Looks out in front. Fisher there. Backhanded over. Here's a shot by Seaver. Scores Jenna Seaver. And the Pirates score their 9th of the game. Or their 10th of the game, I'm sorry.
And Jenna just off on the side there, got a loose puck and just fired it, not from a great angle and not, I don't think she was really looking to score there, but nice hard low shot, and that's what's going to go in. Nice hard low shots.
Grace Fisher gets the assist. Jenna Seaver's 3rd goal of the season. 10-0 Crookston, 3 minutes to go in the game. Cassie Solheim out to center. Pirates could have had 3-on-2 maybe. Here's coming back is Coley. 1-on-1 against Riley Solheim. Coley comes right in, a shot right on. J.C. Larson took everything away from her, guarding that left side. And there's nothing for Coley to shoot at except JC's body. Here's Cassie Solheim back in the Lakers zone. Turns all the way around, up the slot, going Strand off her stick. Now Detroit Lakes up Jensen. Kept in the corner. Strand working on it. She's from Mayville, North Dakota, is Parker Strand, playing for the Pirates in the co-op. Here's a shot by Strand, knocked down. Back to the point, Dylan Wallace dumps it in. And Coral Brecken there. Coral and Strand came, or Coral Brecken came in to play the puck. No, that was Dylan Wallace, and she was hit pretty good. No checking home, but here comes Bailey. Bailey coming in with Strand. Bailey centers it. Strand there for the rebound, and Wall. Nice save by Emma Wall. She hasn't given up, that's for sure.
And that's what, you take a look at her stats in the games that she's been in, and for her just to, Emma Wall, just to keep showing up, that says a lot about her, and she's trying her best. It's just the Pirates are just too much.
Pirates win the draw. It's Swanson back at her own blue line, almost lost it. Almost a breakaway for Larson, but she in turn lost it. Now coming in is Coral Brecken taking a shot. Goalie makes the stick save up over the net. Now Nelson sends it back in. 55 seconds to go in the game. The Lakers send her down. They wave off icing. And the Pirates will go back nonchalantly and play it up to Strand. Strand coming in with the two Breckens, Jocelyn and Coral, took a shot. Now on the point, Coley still battling out there. Here's Coral Brecken to Jocelyn. Bounced over her stick. Now one of the Crookston players knocked down. That was Strand. She gets back up, played the puck, back at the point. Swanson trying to keep it in. The Lakers get it out to Coley in the zone. 10 seconds to go in the game. Here's Nelson over to Swanson. Lakers centered it, tipped away by the Pirates, and that should about do it. Crookston Pirates come up with a 10-0 victory.
Corky, what was the last goal?
And the Pirates win 10-0 and move to 13-6-1 on the season, while the Lakers drop to 4-18 on the year. So nice way to pick up a nice 10-goal victory and a victory for the Pirates.
Yeah, and you're happy about quite a bit of things that happened. You're happy that J.C. Larson, a senior in her last weeks here as a Pirate, getting a shutout, and you're happy with Coral Brecken getting her first goal of her career, and the passing and everything else. I thought the Pirates did everything they needed to do and would have wanted to do. J.C. Larson just got the game puck there from Tim Magnuson, the official, former, he said, from Roseau, but also a teacher up in Thief River Falls and former girls coach in Thief River Falls. But you did everything you wanted to do. You played well offensively. You did a lot of positive things. You got the shutout for JC. It's how you would have wanted it. You didn't get anybody hurt. That's probably the main thing. So yeah, I think you have to be pretty happy. That, and you're at home, so you don't have to drive home in the potential winter storm that's coming.
That's correct, and you might be right, Tim. Magnuson is from Thief River Falls. I'm not sure.
No, I think he's from Roseau originally.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, no,
maybe
he
I
is.
thought I was wrong there. But
no, you're not.
I knew I couldn't be, but but yeah, he used to play. When you do play-by-play for 50 years, you remember these guys. He was a pretty good player for Roseau.
Yeah.
The Pirates win 10-0. We'll be back post-game show, the coach, and we'll see who else shows up on the Pirates Live on video stream on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sis van der Hoef, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Hoef, a passion that grows.
Tri Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
Mechanical Incorporated is currently accepting applications for HVAC installers and service technicians. If you're mechanically inclined and extremely self-motivated, this would be a great job for you. Grove Mechanical will provide you with the adequate training to do the best job. They offer 40-hour work week, competitive pay, simple IRA with company match, paid vacation and sick days, health insurance, uniform, and company vehicle. Email your resume to gmi@rrv.net or go to grovemech.com to fill out an application, or you can drop off your resume at Grove Mechanical, 1001 Bruce Street, Crookston.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Just like a week ago, the Pirates put 2 goals on in the third period and end up winning here 10-0. It was 4-0 after 1. It was 8-0 after 2. And then Kaylee Clausen scored her first of the game, her third of the year, and a nice quick upper shelf shot. Assist by Brindley Coleman at 9:45. And then at 13:16, Jenna Seaver got her first of the game, her third of the year from Grace Fisher's pass. And the Pirates win 10-0. No penalties in either the second or third period. We only had one in the game. The Pirates were able to skate that off. In the save department, Emma Wall, the senior for Detroit Lakes, had 11 in the third, a game total of 38, while J.C. Larson had 3 for Crookston, and the senior had 12 saves in the game. And as we said, that's the third shutout of the year for JC. And could that be the 5th of the year for Crookston? It might be, because I'm sure Maxim has 2, both against International Falls. And and I thought JC had 2 coming in. But anyway, the Pirates are doing what they have to do against teams that they're supposed to beat. And they're doing it with involving everybody on the team in games like this. This is the 5th shutout by Crookston Pirate goalies. We'll talk first with J.C. Larson. JC had her 3rd shutout of the year already, 5th of the year for Crookston goaltenders. And how was it? Were you like the Maytag salesman there? You get enough action here tonight?
Not really. I was kind of just getting bored after a while.
Yeah. How about your team is, you were expected to win. I mean, you won last week and 15-0. So I'm sure, how did that play into your mind? What were you thinking about before the game?
Well, the way Emily put it is we have to act like we're going to really lose the game. So then that way we push ourselves harder.
Yeah. And your team, do you have specific instructions for them? I've seen you the one time talking to Cassie Solheim. I don't know if you were telling her where to position herself, or maybe you were just asking what you're doing after the game. I'm not sure.
That was when we had Riley in the penalty box because they always kept the kid up high, so I told her to watch out for that.
Yeah. How about your communication with the squad? Do you talk a lot?
Sometimes it depends really on the kid if they'll listen or not.
And you don't waste any more time, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you you have to feel excited about the way the team is playing and the way you and Kaylee are playing, and I mean the whole team game?
Yeah, it's pretty fun because we're doing we're working a lot better as a team as a whole instead of past years we're all separately.
You, I can tell that you did a lot of work this summer. You played with the girls all summer long, pretty much all summer long, in a lot of tournaments around the area, and you played yourself into some major time this season on the varsity.
Yeah, it's because I was moving it around with doing my summer activities, and then I was adding in hockey and all that other stuff with it.
Yeah, you were showing cattle, I think, one time, weren't you?
Yeah, my mom wasn't too happy about that.
What, missing showing cattle or missing hockey?
The fact that I didn't tell her that I had the hockey tournament thing going on at the same time as our fairs. She wasn't too happy about that.
You having a good year?
Yeah.
Fun year?
Yeah.
How about your senior year of high school?
It's just it's going by a lot faster than I expected it to.
Yeah. How about the hockey seasons that went flying by as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you, what are you doing the rest of your life here when you grow up?
I'm still working on finding a college to go play for, and then I'm going to do childcare after that.
Oh, okay, good. JC, I'd talk to you more, but I don't want to drag any more words out of you. So, but congratulations, great game again, great season so far, and it's always good to have two goalies, and you've shown that as well. So good luck the rest of the year.
Yep, thank you.
You bet. That's J.C. Larson, the senior goaltender for the Crookston Pirates. And we should remind you again that it's senior night, the Pirates' next game. That's Thursday night. It's varsity only with Roseau. I know it's hard to believe Roseau doesn't have a JV team, but they don't. And it's 6 o'clock. And we'll have it video streamed here on KROX, and Pirates are honored their seniors. And we're going to talk to their head coach now, and Emily Meyer. And again, I applaud you for the way you handled this game. 2 goals last Monday, 2 goals in the third period. You moved people around, got some first-time goal scorers here, and it's a good way to win a hockey game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what makes it so exciting for a lot of those girls that don't really see the ice much in the closer games, and getting them out there and letting them contribute and have some fun out there is kind of the goal here. So I'm glad that we got to play a lot more people, move Reese and Morgan back to defense so that we could get Kaylee Clausen and Ava Martin in there playing on Brindley and Brecken's line, and then Addison and Aaliyah. So I think that was a lot of fun for them too.
You came out in the game in 48 seconds. It took you to score, and that was Morgan Nelson down deep. Got a pass from Brindley and put it away.
Yeah, that line's a lot of fun to watch. Yeah. I mean, they've really worked on their passing and chemistry, and they always come off after being out there on a shift and just being like, hey, where can we go to position ourselves to be successful? And I think that's the funnest part about them is they're always communicating. And then it's even on the ice that they're just talking and cycling the puck and moving the puck well. And it's just a lot of fun to watch.
Continued with your veterans, Reese Swanson, Cassie Solheim, and Leah Bennick all scored in that first period.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough for them not to.
Yeah.
They just shoot the puck, and they shoot the puck well and shoot it hard. So it's tough for those goalies to stop. And a lot of them, I mean, I want to say it was a couple of them, it's just hard, low shots. And those ones are really tough to beat, I guess.
So 4-0 after one, trying to figure out exactly, then you started your, I hate to call them third line, but you started your third unit every period and played third and fourth line pretty much consistently through the whole game.
Yeah, and I mean, those kids just work really hard. They deserve to get those starts and really have a little bit more time than they normally do. And like with Grace, Jenna, and Sam, it's just those kids, they grind and they work so hard, and it's fun to see them get out on the score sheet and everything too. So, and seeing Jocelyn Brecken out there with Coral Brecken and Parker Strand, and they're having a lot of fun with it too. So I think it's just great to have them all out there and getting the time.
Did you have any instruction for them to the second period?
No. It was mostly just telling Morgan and Reese that they need to move back, and so that we can get Clausen in some time as forward, because she's been itching to be there instead of at the defense. And she does a really good job up there, and she keeps up with I put her with Brinley and Brecken, and she did a really good job with them too. I mean, she played a little bit in East Grand Forks when Cassie took a break and just did amazing. So it was good to see her get up there with those top kids, and getting Ava some time too is just nice.
Well, the veterans again, Bennick, Fee, and Swanson scored the first 3 goals of the second period, and then it was, I think, pretty much after that you sort of pulled the reins.
Yeah, I mean, and that was when the girls even wanted to do that too. They wanted to see other people score and get on that score sheet. So, and I think that's the biggest part, and that means we've come a long way, where it's a lot of the girls want to see the other girls be successful, and I think that's where we created that sisterhood bond and really come together as a group, and that's something that Crookston's really been needing for a while.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the girls that maybe were looking at shoot first and stuff. They've turned that almost 360.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just the unselfishness of a lot of these kids, and it's just fun to see that they want to get other people that glory that they feel a lot of the time, and letting them have that moment.
Well, you were able to do that. The fourth goal of the second period, and that's Coral Brecken, and Coral's had some games, I'm sure she's looked, where she's had open nets and missed or whatever, but she finally got that one.
She did, and she deserves it. That kid works so hard, and she never complains, and she'll always do what I ask her to do, and I think that's what makes her so great. Is she's a team player. She's the one that cheers loudest on the bench, and even when she's not playing, is she just wants the team to be successful, and I think that's what's so great about that one.
Okay, so then you're 8-0 after 2. Any different instructions for the third period?
No, not at all.
Don't score? You didn't say that.
It was just more so like, let's go and just keep having fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting down to it, and these kids, they really call their own shots when it gets to be games like this, and I trust them enough where they can do stuff like that, and it was just, they knew what they wanted to do, and they went out there and did it.
Third period, you got Kaylee Clausen really picked that top shelf. A nice shot.
Oh, that was
Kaylee, yeah.
That was a beautiful play, a nice tic-tac-toe, and it was Morgan, right, that fed it to her, and
well, they gave it from Brindley, so I don't know, but I thought both your defensemen were in on that one.
Yeah, and it was just a nice. Yeah, they caught Kaylee right side, and she just ripped that shot, and it was that perfect one right over the goalie's shoulder.
Yep.
It's great to see that.
Yep, and then Jenna Seaver got a chance to get on the board as well and ended scoring.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, yeah, it's just fun to see these kids.
One penalty in the whole game. That was sort of good.
And it was against Riley.
Yeah.
She came off and she's, Coach, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get my stick in her feet. And, it was quiet.
JC was a little quiet as well, but I think in that second period she had 6 saves, and a couple of them were pretty in tight.
Yeah, and she came up big with them, and that was good for her. I mean, it's got to be tough standing back there, not seeing a lot of action, and then all of a sudden it's a rush coming in on you, and it's almost like you're going in cold. But she did a really good job making sure that she kept her angles on and was ready for whatever.
Well, it's victory. You outshoot 48-12 in the game. You win your 13th game of the season. You're 13-6-1. It certainly will get a little tougher on Thursday. It's your senior night, but varsity only, and Roseau comes in. They got you pretty good up there earlier this season. Now, what kind of things are you going to have to do to turn that around?
I mean, hopefully just sticking with them. I mean, it's always that story of us. We hang with them for the first period and a half, and then we just run out of gas. And I think now we've been doing such a good job with sticking with teams, and our endurance is up there. And I think just Roseau's so disciplined where they can move the puck and they know where people are, and they're just fast. So hopefully we can keep it when we're in our zone and play good defense, and make sure when we do get opportunities in the offensive zone that we can capitalize. I think that's going to be the biggest part.
Roseau came out really buzzing when you played up there, which they normally do.
Yep.
You have good team speed, but I think it took you back for about a period there, and you started to figure it out. But you certainly don't have to take a back seat to many in the team speed department.
Right, and I think that's the thing, is we always get caught just kind of watching and waiting to see what the other team brings, and then we react to it. And by that time, it's almost too late. And I think that's what kind of happened with the Roseau, is we know that they're fast. We know that they're smart and they're disciplined, and they know, and they probably played a lot of hockey together. And then we tried matching lines with them as well, and Amanda, their head coach, did a really good job of confusing us on that. But I mean, hopefully them coming home here, and we can play them well, and it's going to be an emotional game, and hopefully that the seniors can really step up for us and really bring the team with it.
Roseau plays physical too.
Yeah, they do.
They can.
Yeah.
I should say they can, but they can fly, and it'll be a fun game to watch, I'm sure.
And they can pass and they can shoot. So hopefully we can just disrupt that a little bit and kind of catch them off guard for once and have them underestimate us. And hopefully, I mean, if we play like we played against Fergus Falls, I mean, that was some of the best hockey that we played all year. And I think if we can play like that and really take it to them, it's going to be a really good game.
I don't see why you can't.
Yeah, right?
Coach, congratulations, another win, and best of luck on Thursday. We'll see you there.
All right, thank you.
Yep. That's Emily Meyer, the head coach for the Crookston Pirates, and they were very successful tonight, 10-0 win over the Detroit Lakes Lakers. The Lakers now are 4-18 on the season. The Crookston Pirates improved to 13 wins, 6 losses, and 1 tie. So this was their 20th game of the season. They have 3 more, so they'll play 23, and you can play 25, but they'll lose the game against Wapit and Breckenridge, and the other one was against Jamestown. Yep, Jamestown and Wapit and Breckenridge. They could not make up those games. It was too late in the season, and some of them were their second postponements already. So anyway, that's it from the Crookston Sports Center. Bo Melby's our producer. He does it non grata, I understand. News to you, right? And Bo does a terrific job. Glad to have him here with us each night. For Tim Moe and all of us here at the Crookston Sports Center, telling you the final score again. In girls hockey, it was the Crookston Pirates 10, the Detroit Lakes Lakers 0.